So, back with part 4, the restoration of Israel. Let's continue here. All right. And I will make them one nation. All right. And the land upon the mountains of Israel, and one king shall be a king to them all. And they shall be no more two nations, right? Two kingdoms. We're just going to be one kingdom in the Lord's hand, one stick. Neither shall they be divided into two kingdoms anymore at all. There you go. Neither shall they defile themselves anymore with idols, idolatry, people, all right? Like worshiping some Jehovah and some Jesus. There's no letter J in the Hebrew alphabet. Those aren't the names of the Lord, all right? So, with their detestable things, nor any of their transgressions, meaning sins, but I will save them out of all their dwelling places wherein they have sinned, and I will cleanse them. So shall they be my people, and I will be their God. Now, you see what it says here? The Davidic kingdom, okay? So, again, if those are the people down there in, calling themselves Israelis or Zionists, right? Those Ish people, those Amalekites. Well, where's King David? Matter of fact, we'll come back to this. Give me a minute. We're one chapter over Ezekiel 36. We'll pick it up here, verse 2, and read down to verse 5 to give you clarity about those people down there, all right? So you can see that it's just a farce, that they're just counterfeit, okay? Because that's Edom, that's Esau. And again, the scripture is going to tell you that. We're going to read it. Thus saith the Lord God power, because the enemy have said against you, aha! Even ancient high places are ours in possession. See that? And it's talking about Edom. Just let's continue reading. Therefore, prophesied and say, thus saith the Lord God power, because they have made you desolate and swallowed you up on every side. Talking about what Esau has done to the nation of Israel. Okay? Because remember, they've not only, the Amalekites, taken over, right, the Lord's land, our homeland, but here in America as well. You understand? And the majority of us Israelites are here. We're scattered into all nations, but the majority of us are here, of the 12 tribes. Okay? So anyway, and again, we can easily prove that in Ezekiel chapter 35, where it talks about that obviously they've taken control of both lands, okay? Matter of fact, let's do that. Give me a minute before we continue. Right here, Ezekiel 35 and 10. Because thou hast said these two nations, meaning the northern and southern kingdom of Israelites, right? And these two countries, America and Israel, right? The land of Israel, right? Shall be mine, and we will possess it. Whereas the Lord Yahweh was there, right? But the Lord, right? Yahweh is not here in the physical sense, and neither is his son, right? But we're here, his chosen people, the Negro, Latino, and Native American that make up the 12 tribes of Israel. All right? You understand? All right. So give me a minute. Let's get back. All right, so again, let's pick it up here, Ezekiel 36 and 3. Therefore, prophesied and say the Lord, because thou hast made desolate, swallowed you up on every side, and that ye might be a possession unto the residue of the heathen, and ye are taken up in the lips of talkers, and ye are in infamy of people. Therefore, ye mountains of Israel, okay, hear the word of the Lord, all right? God power, thus saith the Lord God power to the mountains and to the hills and to the rivers and to the valleys and to the desolate wastes and to the cities that are forsaken, okay, which became a prey and derision to the residue of the heathen, talking about Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, that are round about. Verse 5, therefore thus saith the Lord God power, surely in the fire of my jealousy I have spoken against the residue of the heathen and against all of Idumea. Let's go into the word Idumea for you to prove to you again who we're talking about is Edom, who have taken possession of the Lord's land. Okay? Edom. You see that? Idumea, Edom, click on it.
Strong's H123. Edom. Edom.
Edomite. See that? You understand? Descendants of Esau. There you go, people. Give me a minute. All right? And this is to close out. So, I have spoken against the residue of the heathen. That would be, the Arabs, all right, the Palestinians. And against all of Idumea, talking about the self-proclaimed white man, the Edomites, which have appointed my land into their possession with the joy of all their heart in Hebrew is lab, which means mine, with despiteful minds to cast it out for what? For prey. And there's been nothing but war there since 1948 and all across the globe. All right, proving to you they're not the people, because there would be no more wars. Okay? Hope you were edified. I'm out. I'm on to the next one. Shalom.